Detoxify your mind and body. Be the change you want to see. Small steps towards living better. Small steps to where I want to be.
Hey, welcome back to Raw Intuition. Tonight I'm going to dehydrate some bananas, and I'm going to show you how I do it. Alright guys, so if you've ever had bananas that were getting a little too ripe, these are about perfect right now. Just got the nice spots on there. But if these go another couple days, they're gonna get to be a little too ripe. And a good way that you can preserve your bananas, if you don't want to freeze them to make banana ice cream, you can also dehydrate them and make banana chips. So you'll just slice them about 1/8 to 1/4 of an inch thick, and then you place them all on your dehydrator trays. And then you're gonna put them in the dehydrator for about 18 or so hours. And then you'll pull them out and they will be nice and crispy like a chip. They're nice and sweet. And as you can see, tonight I am using the Excalibur 9-tray dehydrator. I'm just gonna start off with 2 trays, see how far that gets me. Got 3 bunches of bananas, so let's get to chopping. Also, I want to mention that because we're using bananas, they are not a runny food, so they're not going to go through this wire mesh, which is what we're using today. This is going to allow airflow to get to both sides of the banana chips, and it's going to allow for better drying time. When you have runnier things, if you're making more blended foods, then you're going to want some of these Teflex sheets, and that's going to help to keep things from going through the wire and dripping all over the place. So yeah, let's get started. Kind of ironic that we're making a dehydrating video and I'm using Your Body's Many Cries for Water as my camera stand. I'm gonna make a video on this book actually. It's very good information. I really like this book, so stay tuned for a video on that. Alright guys, so to show you how I do this, take off all these little stringy things. And what I do is I just take off the very ends of each side of the banana, and then I just eat it. You can do what you want with it. Then I will just slice this and put it on the tray as I'm slicing. If you just slice a bunch and let them build up, they stick together more and they're more likely to tear. So I put, as I slice, I'm adding to the tray. So just like this. And again, it is about 1/8 of an inch or so. You can get as thin as you can go without, having it tear on you. But as long as you're about 1/8 of an inch or less, you'll end up with nice, sweet, crispy banana chips. Now, of course, fresh is always the best, and I always suggest that you eat as many fresh, water-rich fruits and vegetables as possible. But, if you want some variety, if you want just some fun little snack, banana chips are a really good option. Great for road trips. They're good for, packing in a kid's lunch, packing in your lunch. And as long as you don't make dehydrated foods a staple in your diet, in my opinion, I think dehydrated foods can be a great way to keep people interested in eating more fruits and vegetables. Whether it's raw, cooked, as long as it's plant-based, hopefully the majority of what you're eating is going to be raw, because raw is going to give you all the beneficial enzymes, antioxidants, phytochemicals that you will lose during the cooking process and many of the other processing techniques. And that's one good thing about dehydrating, is that you can cook, or not cook, but you can heat and dehydrate at such a low temperature that it allows for those enzymes in the food to remain intact and alive. So you're still getting the enzymes that you would have normally missed out had you actually cooked the food. Now, doing it this way is a little time consuming, and by also doing it this way, you're not going to get every single banana chip the same exact width, but that's okay. You know, they still will turn out. Just leave them in there long enough for them all to get completely dehydrated, nice and crispy, and you will have no problems. Alright guys, so I've got 2 trays full, and honestly, there's still quite a bit of bananas left. So as you can see, you get a lot of banana chips out of not very many bananas. And the only other thing that I would mention is that, you know what, this takes a lot longer than I remember. So if you guys have any ideas of how to do this faster, please leave a message down below. I would love to hear it. But yeah, if you're gonna do it this way, it is pretty time consuming. So, you know, if you've got like a Netflix show or maybe a documentary or something that you can put on while you're doing this, maybe put on some music that you enjoy, do it with somebody else. If you've got a partner or a girlfriend or a boyfriend or family members that want to do this with you, you can do it as a group. That would make it go way faster. And it'd be a fun time. So I'm gonna put these into the dehydrator, and then I'm gonna grab a few more trays. But you get the idea. All right, guys, this is the last tray of the night. I got 4 trays. Put the cover back on there. We got this at about, put it down a little bit. It's at about 105 degrees. So yeah, wake up tomorrow and we'll have some banana chips. All right, guys, so it's been about 24 hours. And I think they are about ready. Oh yeah. And there is all 4 trays, nice and dehydrated. These things come off nice and crispy. Super sweet, great for snacking. All right, guys, so that made 2 bags of banana chips. These are just little sandwich bags, and it took about 2 of these trays to make 1 bag of banana chips. I didn't even use all those bananas that I showed you before. I still had about a bunch left. So, you can get quite a few banana chips out of not that many bananas. It took about 20 to 24 hours. I checked them this morning and they weren't quite ready. Then I got home later this evening and they were perfect. So they're nice and crispy, they are sweet, and pretty much anybody that you give these to is going to love them. Now I do recommend, if you are eating dehydrated foods, like the banana chips or like dried figs or anything like that, that you follow it up with a juicy fruit like an apple or an orange or something that's going to help to wash away the sticky residue that you might get stuck between your teeth after eating these dehydrated foods. That can lead to cavities and other things like that. So eating like a fresh, juicy fruit is gonna help to get some of that out of your teeth. Or you can swish around with water, or you can brush your teeth, whatever you wanna do. I just think it's important to not leave this, because they get pretty sticky, don't leave that in your teeth. So that is a little tutorial for you on some banana chips. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it helpful. Be sure to subscribe, like, share the video, and I will see you in the next video. Have a great day. All right, so really quick, I just want to show you some other things that I've been dehydrating lately. We got some fruit strips, which just look like this. They're nice and bendy. And these ones are made out of 2 apples, 2 pears, and 2 bananas. So you blend that up in the blender, pour it on the dehydrator sheet, and put it in for 12 to 15 hours. And you got these nice little fruit strips that are delicious. We also got the banana chips, as you saw. We got some apple chips, which all of these that I'm showing you are going to pretty much be the exact same as far as instructions. Same as the banana chips. You know, you slice them about 1/4 of an inch or so, maybe a little less thick, and then you just put them on the dehydrator tray in a single layer, and you put them in for, I mean, I think it's pretty safe to go for about 24 hours, and that makes sure that everything is completely dry and you don't have to worry about it. So the apple chips are very good, nice and crisp, and a very nice sweet flavor. You got the zucchini chips, which are very awesome for dipping in guacamole or salsa. And we got some sun-dried tomatoes. They're dehydrated, but they taste like sun-dried tomatoes. And you know, there's no oil, no salt, none of that stuff that you would get if you got it in the store. So this is the really nice thing about dehydrating your own stuff, is you get to choose what ingredients are included. One other thing for the apple chips, same thing if you're going to be doing like pears or something like that tend to get brown the more they sit out. You can get a solution, just get a bowl, fill it with some water, and then squirt in like half of a lime or a lemon so that you have that preservative effect from the acids in the lime and the lemon. So that'll help the apples from getting brown before you get them in the dehydrator. So just another tip for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Go out and do some dehydrating, but also remember the importance of staying hydrated. So don't make dehydrating a huge staple of your life or of your diet. But you can, of course, you know, have some fun, get some variety by dehydrating and, you know, keeping the rest of your diet high water content, fruits and vegetables. All right, see you guys later. Always follow your raw intuition.